How's it going, everybody? We got a few days left in April, so I'm gonna do a quick update. This is Merch by Amazon sales update. We're gonna be looking at pretty much the whole of April. I wanna look at last couple of days as well, but it's pretty much been steady the whole month. There's some inconsistencies when it comes to sales, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. And if you've seen any of my earlier videos, I've mentioned that a few times. But overall, the numbers, I'm definitely not disappointed with. So considering that this is historically the slowest month of the year, and this is the slowest time of the year, I have a feeling that going forward things are actually just organically going to improve and speed up a little bit with sales. If we look at, and I'll show this as well. If we look at some of the days recently, I mean, there's a slight momentum change, which is not so bad. But let's look at the numbers right now. As you can see here, these are my U.S. sales. I'm sitting at 143 sales with, I'm assuming these are cancellations, for a total of 139 sales. This is the first 25 days. So far today, I have 3 sales. So the day is just starting out. So I think that's going to increase slightly. Right now, I'm just around $2,500 in royalty in sales, total sales, for the total royalties of $421.38. This is just above $3 royalties per sale, which is it's a pretty low number, but it's okay. This is because I'm selling a lot of pop sockets. As you can see, it's 25% of my sales, and the royalties for pop sockets are much lower. Also, this is an interesting number of returns. Usually, I don't get this many returns, but that's okay. 12 returns. It's not so bad. So, before I just quickly mention these numbers, my total sales are 227. So as you can see, the one thing that actually makes me happy, and I'm hitting double digits, and not just double digits, but 20s for 3 marketplaces, and then double digits for 4 marketplaces. So the UK, Germany, and Japan have actually been pretty strong the last couple of months. I would say they've grown, and they haven't actually dropped off, which is good. U.S. sales, I've mentioned this, and I've talked to so many people that some people have a different timeline than I do, but after November, my U.S. Merch by Amazon hasn't been the same. Some people are saying it was, for them, it was later on. Somebody actually said it was last year, uh, halfway through the year. So everybody has different theories, different timelines. But for me, the reality is my U.S. sales have dropped, which is okay. But all these other marketplaces are making up the difference. So if we think about just remember the number 227, I quickly want to compare it to last month, because last month was actually better at this point. 227 and 250. So since the beginning of the month, maybe like first week in, I've been about 20 to 25 sales behind March, and it looks like that's kind of where I'm gonna end up. My total numbers for the previous month, for March, were 321. So $321 in items, 321 sales, and this month so far, 227. So if we, for example, look at, let's say, my 7-day total average, I would say, looking at this month, it might be just slightly under 300 sales. But if I hit 300 sales, it will be good. It will be a nice, a little milestone, little achievement. This is what I wanted to mention quickly. I get a spike, and just US market. I get a spike to 10, and I know I'm calling it a spike. It's actually, you know, a little silly and a little sad that 10 is now a spike. And then it kind of drops down. And then there's another, if we can call it a spike, and I get 8 sales, and then the sales slowly start going down. there's no consistency. And I've actually been saying this throughout the all of April, and I'm pretty sure half of March, where in the past I would just have a straight line just going straight through. It didn't matter if it was 3 sales a day or if it was like 20 sales a day. But right now I don't get any of that. The thing that I do like is I've actually been concentrating on live design, on designs more than products. I think I when Amazon switched over to designs versus products, I I just went full speed and started concentrating on product numbers. I went back through my old products and enabled all the, like if I had, for example, an older design that was only listed on a t-shirt, I made sure that it was available on every single product that was available. And then I think maybe like 150,000 of these were just me concentrating on products with a very low number of designs. Right now, I'm concentrating on designs a little more, and I'm getting regular sales of my new designs, which is actually really nice to see. At least one or two daily sales of my new designs that I've been working on just over the last, let's say, 2 months. And then that number has slowly been increasing because I've been uploading more designs. These are very simple text-based designs, but they're working. They're working because the way I'm uh, designing them, I'm being strategic and just thinking about every marketplace. So that's probably why, uh, if we look at the monthly sales, there is an increase in all these marketplaces because now I have designs that are, not just they're not applicable only to US, but they're applicable to all the marketplaces. For example, with uh, people living, let's say, in Germany would favor those designs maybe a little more, or UK. So anyways, that's kind of like the change in strategy. So far overall, I can't complain. How can I complain about this, right? If I hit 300, perfect, I'll be happy. If we just do the rough math here again, I'm sitting at 425. Let's say this is 500 by the end of the month. When we do the conversion here, we're looking at another 5, 6, 7. So about $800 to $900. We'll see where it ends up. But again, that's perfect, and especially if I'm thinking that this is going to be the slowest month of the year, 7, 8, $900 in royalties makes me extremely happy. Curious how you guys are doing. What's new? Let me know. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for watching.